Sometimes life lets you down and you feel that you are done. You just want a morning run because the fun is all gone. But sometimes life makes you proud when you look far and wide, when you leave the pain behind and see the brighter side. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you.
The new channel. The new channel. The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone and welcome to The New Channel, here to help you see the new you. My name is Bob and this is The Fort Project. And we are back right here on the show. This is the Fort Project, where we talk about money, business, and live tonight right here on TNT, the new channel. And we're broadcasting all the way from Dubai, UAE. My name is Bob, your host. This evening, it's the 5th day for the month of September 2020. And as we all know, Filipinos, we are the only nationality to actually celebrate Christmas the longest. All right, so the Christmas officially starts right here on this month of September. Good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are watching the show tonight. You can like us right here on this page. And, of course, you can follow us right here. And you can also check us out on Instagram. And you can see different program hosts and different shows. And you can also like us there and follow us there. Now, if you have anything like messages, insights, or questions, you can inbox us right here on TNT or on the comment section down below. Now, we are broadcasting simultaneously, not just on Facebook, but also on Instagram. Also on YouTube tonight. All right. So YouTube and Facebook. So some updates. The flights are actually resumed. Some of the flights are actually resumed from Manila to Dubai, and some are from Dubai to Manila. I'm not quite sure yet how difficult to actually travel this time. All right, so still practicing staying at home right here in the Middle East and social distancing. That's why we are staying at home. All right, so hope everyone's doing good. And again, if you are celebrating a special event tonight, anniversary, birthday, whatever, thank you so much for celebrating your occasions with us right here tonight, and thank you for watching the show. Now, by the way, a little bit of an announcement. It has been 18 episodes of the Fort Project on TNC. So, yeah, hey, congratulations to the team. Congratulations to the Fort Project who made it to the final episode of the first season right here on TNC. All right, so tonight, exciting episode. exciting Saturday night weekend right here in the Middle East because my guest is none other than a swim mate back in the day. All right, so let me just read a couple of bios of my guest tonight. Wife and a mother of two children. She's very young, 44 years old, graduate of BS biology at the University of the Philippines, housewife, baker, cake artist, and cake decorating teacher. Please welcome on the show Kristin Ilagan-Reyes. Yeah,
Hi, Bob.
hey, good evening, Eve. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. How's everything?
It's okay. We're good here. We're just locked up at home.
So all the way from Binyan, Laguna, tama ba? So which is I think a couple of hours away from San Pablo, hindi nalalayo sa ating
14 hours.
kumbaga town sa bayan natin, di ba? Oo.
Yeah.
So how is everybody? Two kids and the husband and the whole house since the pandemic kicks in back in April, I think. How's everything?
We're all adjusting to the new normal. My kids are doing their online classes every day, and my husband is working from home like I do. So we're adjusting to not going out and just staying 24/7 at home.
Well, likewise here, and for to all the viewers who's watching the show tonight, not just the final episode of the first season of the fourth project right here tonight, but this is sort of a reunion after I don't know how many years. We go way back, way back. I was grade 4, grade 5, and grade 6 when I was in the swimming team of San Pablo City, Laguna, and we used to
Mhm.
compete in a whole lot of different competition like ano yun, palarong pambansa, city meet,
Yeah.
invitational meet from ano yun, ang mga ISM na yan. So Kim is the team captain of the latest group of our team back then. All right. So this is a reunion tonight. So it's nice to have you on the show, and it's good
Mhm.
to hear that everything's doing good. So let us start with you. How did you start the baking business? This was back in 2015, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the idea behind how did you guys get to the point where okay, why not? Because you had a business before, but you had to shut down, and then you rested for a year, and then
Yeah.
2015 came in, and then that's where you started the business. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yes. At maybe around the third quarter of the year of 2015, um, I started baking as a hobby, and then eventually, syempre, the relatives, the friends, they were ordering, and then I decided to go in a formal schooling for baking and pastry arts in 2016. And then after that, yun na, dire-diretso na siya. I started taking workshops for cake decorating, and that's what I've been doing for the past 4 years.
All right. Now, you told me about the workshop, the seminars. Now,
Mhm.
you for the viewers tonight, and for a lot of people who's watching the show, you grew up in an entrepreneurial background of the family. Now, tell me a little bit about that time. Let's go back a little bit because it's very different if you grew up in a household na siguro wala masyadong negosyante, puro empleyado. Let's say, for example, kasi di ba may mga pamilya na pag teacher yung
Mhm.
lola nila, maasahan mo yung anak, yung hanggang sa mga apo, lahat teacher. Yung iba seaman, lahat seaman, di ba? So,
Seaman rin.
growing up in
Mm.
a household, kumbaga, you see mom and dad na negosyo. So, ano yung nabuong idea? Of course, I'm not sure with Tito Chito and Tita Maris na, oh, kasi di ba sa ibang pamilya, oh, basta ayusin mo yung pag-aaral mo para makahanap ka ng trabaho. Growing up in your household, paano?
Actually, when we were young, hindi rin naman kami na-orient sa business eh. Kasi yung naka-focus kami to study lang, tapos nga, ever since I was in elementary, I was focused on going to a medical school, di ba? So,
Mm.
parang wala naman akong background sa business. Yun lang, everyday, syempre, nakikita ko yung parents ko. nagpapatakbo ng business namin. So siguro somehow, alam mo yung subconsciously, you you get things in your mind, 'di ba? Parang everyday kasi na-encounter mo sila talking about business, planning about the business. So siguro kaya nung tumanda ako naging businesswoman na rin ako.
Well, it makes sense kasi 'di ba parang yun ang sinasabi ko na a huge foundation of what you're going to be in life kasi nga sa household lahat nag-uumpisa. Now, so nung time na yun, hindi naman sinabi kasi sa ibang Chinese family 'di ba na pagka-graduate mo, put up ka ng business or bantay mo yung hardware natin, yung tindahan natin. Sa inyo wala namang ganun.
Actually, we help during vacation. Syempre, they oblige us to help kahit papaano. Pero not like yung traditional Chinese families na kailangan talaga you have to be in the business, di ba? Hindi, not totally like that.
But growing up, of course, nung grade elementary ako noon, ano kayo noon, nung nasa swimming team tayo, you guys were high school.
High
Oo.
school.
So mga dalaga na. So ano yung sa tingin mo going back tapos sa isip mo ngayon, ano sa tingin mo yung parang okay, kaya pala meron akong drive na ganito because this is what I've seen on a daily basis kay daddy, kay mommy. Ano sa tingin mo yung parang nasa loob ng bahay na environment?
Kasi, my mom works from home. Yung business niya is just beside our house. So every day nakikita ko rin yung ginagawa niya. Kasi di ba we used to have a manufacturing yung stuffed toys, remember?
Mhm.
Do you remember
Right,
that?
right.
We used to have that and the factory is just beside our house. So every day from school, from the swimming pool, we would, di ba, swimming pool is at Central, di ba?
Hmm.
At YMCA. So we would walk going home. Dadaan ako doon eh. So nakikita ko everyday yung routine ni mommy na she's working. Tapos pagdating naman sa bahay, si daddy, somehow may mga inuuwi pa rin siya work. So nakikita ko rin. Siguro kaya nagkaroon din ako ng entrepreneurial side, di ba?
Oo.
Since
Yun ang ano
growing
kasi no, nowadays, Kim, no, yun ang especially with the pandemic hits worldwide, yun ang pinakamahirap na medyo i-break sa tao, no, the mindset from being an employee to a business or yun nga, papasok ng entrepreneurship. Kasi parang eto na ako, hindi ko linya yan, wala naman akong business background, hindi naman ako wala akong pamilya na may negosyo. So, ang bukang bibig ng mga tao is hindi para sa kanya, hindi ko linya yan, 'di ba? So dito na lang ako papasok ko ng 9 to 5, 9 to 6 and then maybe after 60 years old magre-retire ako. So that's kind of really difficult to actually break in pagdating sa mindset. Now, okay, so you saw mom and dad, may ginagawa si mama o may ginagawa si mommy, si daddy na ano, hindi although nag-aaral kayo noon, pero siguro I
yes,
think ang bagsak talaga is hindi para mangamuhan for a long time. Siguro mangamuhan mag-empleyado just to get the idea and the feel of how it is being employed, being part of the workforce. But
so
eventually,
we were never, parang hindi kami na mag-employ talaga ever since. I haven't experienced employing in any company. Ever since na nag-asawa ko, I was always doing small business or helping my husband, pero never akong nag-employ.
now this is really really an insightful no na for those of you, 'di ba? Now hindi naman ho sinasabi namin na wala kayong family background sa business is hindi na kayo makakapagnegosyo. Of course, that's why there's workshop. Now I wanted to ask you that na how important it is because to you you're investing into your skills, your advancement, your knowledge. Sa iba ang tingin pag seminar gastos. So tell me in your own opinion, how is that playing in your head na, because you told me one time you went to Dubai for a 5-day workshop and that's it, and hindi mura pa masahe papunta dito, back and forth, magbubook ka pa ng hotel, 'di ba? And while some other people na ay gastos yan, saka na lang or wag na lang kasi 'di ba, but you actually 'di ba gumastos.
Actually, um, when when doing a business, parang sa akin lang ha, in my opinion, the most important thing is to invest in yourself, di ba? Kasi you may have the money, pero you have to think na there are always other people who has more money than you and who can always parang put up a business like yours, di ba? Paano kung um, magtayo ka ng business, tumakbo yung business mo, and then merong nakakita na mas maraming kapital sa'yo, magtayo din ng ganung business, di wala nang nangyari sa'yo, di ba? So, parang in my opinion, if your business is has something to do with your skills, kailangan i-enhance mo yung skills mo. Kasi it's the best investment you can make. Para rin nagdo-doctor, di ba? If you want to be a doctor, you have to study. You cannot be a doctor just by having money and putting up a clinic, di ba? You have to invest in studying. It's just like putting up a business. If you want to put up a business, you have to invest in yourself, you have to know your business. Kasi hindi ka pwede mag-business without knowing kung yung pasikot-sikot ng business mo eh. Kailangan kahit mawalan ka ng tao, alam mo paano patatakbuhin yung business mo, di ba?
Yun, ang ganda. Very, very powerful word, Kim. Now, exactly what happened to, well, Nokia, they had their time. Yun nga lang nung hindi na sila nag-improve, nag-evolve, naiwan si Nokia ng Samsung, naiwan si Nokia ng Apple, but they were the first one who actually revolutionizes smartphones, 'di ba? Nag-umpisa sa 5110, nagkaroon ng 3210, nagkaroon ng 3310. I guess that's very, very true. Now, in some cases of Filipino expats or OFW, ang dami naman talaga, tama yun. Everybody can just open their own business kasi may budget. Now, ang nangyayari kapag walang know-how, you have the money, you don't have the know-how. So you have 5, 10, 15 million. Sige, go ahead. You can put up the business. But trust me, if you do not have the skills and the knowledge sa operational para patakbuhin yan, bumilang ka ng 2 taon, baka 1 taon, bagsak yan negosyo mo. So that's very, very important. So I want everybody to understand what you're trying to say here na investing in yourself. Hindi lang ang investing in yourself kasi nakikita ng iba yata is parang forex trading, parang or properties nag-i-invest. No, but when you say investing in yourself, that's skills, knowledge, know-how, and then siguro how important, Kim, is connections, like the people you know and the network you know in putting up any kind of business.
Actually, I find it really important kasi connections will help you grow your business eh, di ba? In my case, I have to know people who are pioneers in the cake world. So I can learn from them. Tsaka syempre, you have to buy supplies. Kailangan alam mo where to buy it, where to get it na mas cheaper. So, yung connections talaga important din kahit papano. Tsaka, pag nag-workshop ka, pag nag-attend ka ng mga seminars or workshops, you get connections from attending eh. Kasi usually, iisa yung network na kailangan yung ikutan eh. So it's not only investing in yourself, it's also getting connections, getting yung mga suppliers, or even getting customers. Diba?
So, kumaga, finding the right people for your business, diba? Doon sa negosyo na meron ka. Now, ang galing, no, kasi we talked a couple of days ago, sort of another reunion chat. This is funny, you know. Even here in Dubai, no, there's a lot of kasi meron din dito, of course, yung World Trade Center. There's a lot of seminars. There's a lot of parang events. And then sabi ko ano, yung rich mindset and then poor mindset, sobrang layo kasi nakakatawa. In every seminar or events dito, pagdating nila doon with the poor mindset, ano kayang libre dito? Ano kayang free? Baka may mug, baka may t-shirt. Hoy, kunin mo yung pamaypay doon, namimigay sila ng pamaypay, libre daw. So napaka short term. Wherein some of the business people, yung may mga entrepreneurial background, dalawa lang siguro, no? Paano ako kikita or paano ako matututo or siguro tatlo, what can I bring dito sa event na to? So if you see the comparison, sobrang layo, sobrang different, no? So sa'yo, of course, dun sabi mo, no, tama yan, dun sa iikutan mong business at sa negosyong meron ka, you have to have the right people. Now, of course, supplier and then tawag dito, and may mga nami ka ba or in your years of doing this back in 2015 up until now na wag yan. Kasi pangit yung negosyong yan. Meron bang mga ganun na parang medyo skeptical, duda, or negative? And I'm pretty sure you're not gonna get that from the family because, yun nga, si Tita Chito, si Tita Maris, they are businessmen and women. So, hindi sila, I think, hindi sila yung parang, wag yan, pangit yan, magnenegosyo, magtrabaho ka na lang. Di ba? So, meron ba, in your years in baking and customizing cake, wag yan, pangit yan negosyong yan, may na-encounter ka na?
Luckily, wala naman. Kasi from my, di ba, sila daddy and mommy, very supportive. Alam mo yan, di ba? You know that.
Correct.
And sa side naman ng husband ko, very supportive din sila, yung mga in-laws ko. Nakapag-start din ako kasi, syempre, yung unang customers ko, yung family ko, di ba? Even my husband, he keeps on buying my baked products. Give away. And then, yung mom ko, yung mga auntie ko, sila Tita Nancy. Tapos yung mga sister-in-law ko, they keep on buying my baked products. Tapos yun yung pinare-regalo nila. So, yung encouragement ng family, ng friends, relatives, yung mga close-knit mo, nandun. So, that's very important when starting a business, di ba?
Ang galing, no? Kasi it's ironic yung sinabi ni Jackman na when you're trying to put up a business, ang pinakamahirap alukin, siguro I mean, it just goes to show na you're actually surrounded by the right people. Kasi nga, sa normal or sa labas, pag hindi negosyante pamilya mo at nagnegosyo ka, ang feeling nila, pag binibentahan mo sila, pagkakakitaan mo sila, instead of them supporting your business. Diba? So again, it just goes to show that you have the right circle of friends and family, and that's very, very important in any type of business. Now, I'm going to be asking you a whole lot of different questions. We're going to be taking a short break, and of course, we'll be coming right back with more. Thanks a lot. Back on the show, Saturday night weekend right here on the Ford Project, where we talk about money, business, and life. And again, good evening, everyone. My name is Bob, your host tonight, broadcasting live over here at TNC, the new channel. And like us right here and follow us right here. And I'd like to invite you guys to watch different shows and different hosts of this channel, starting with the Big Picture, hosted by Mr. Lloyd Luna. It is happening Mondays to Fridays, 7 p.m. HR Hotline, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 1 p.m. And of course, the family business is everyone's business. Saturday afternoon, 4 p.m. It's one of the new shows right here on TNC. And we have Usapang Beauty. It's about beauty beyond what your eyes can see Thursdays and Saturdays 5:30 p.m. and of course U-Turn Mondays and Thursdays at 10:30 a.m. We got the home buyer talking about properties, owning and building your property Mondays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. And we have the second season for the Puppet Stories Mondays at 5:30 p.m. Magbenta, bumili at tumulong dahil bukas na ang TNC Marketplace, an online night bazaar Thursdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. YOLO, dalawang mga kabatas, mga attorney, Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. So you have to understand that law is sometimes also fun and cool. Now we got two leaders in one platform, TNC The Talk, Mondays at 12 noon. Trish and Chino, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30 p.m. It's called After Shift. And of course, we have Win Within, Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. Discover your talent and learn how you can share it with others through this show. And we have Danny Art Show, Fridays at 5:30 p.m. Dream, Achieve, Nurture, and Inspire. Ito yata yung parang storytelling sa mga bata. Oo, namimiss ko na yan. Parang si Kuya Boji. More upcoming TNC shows that will truly inspire you. COVID stories, foreign affairs, health, line, money, and more. Catch also our TNC original shows such as One Day, an inspiring 30-minute storytelling. It alternates with TNC Town Hall, co-hosted by TNC founders Lloyd Luna and Apple Manansala. This is where we talk to you, our valued audience, on feedback about our shows on TNC. And parang gusto ko mag-commercial break ulit. Back on the show, back with my guest tonight, Kim Ilagan-Reyes. Now, Kim, along with your business that started back in 2015, ano yung mga learnings, ano yung mga nakita mo na akala ko equipped na ako pero may matututunan pa rin pala ako. Because sometimes, diba, I mean, let's face it, may minsan parang, okay na ako, magaling na ako, kaya ko na to. But along the way, there are a lot of learning curves. Ano-ano yun nung medyo nag-uumpisa ka na, let's say year 1, year 2, year 3?
Actually, it is one of the most important thing na I've learned ever since I started this business is you can never stop learning. Kasi once you tell yourself na you know everything, that's the time na hindi ka na mag-grow. You won't grow anymore kasi you will think that you know everything already eh. So when you want to go into business, it's always important to realize that there's always still a lot to learn and that you have to accept criticism positively. Kasi those criticisms will help you improve your business. Kasi dati, when I was just starting, I've been receiving a lot of comments and criticisms. Siyempre, sometimes it hurts me, di ba? Parang, I did my best, but pero bakit parang pinupulaan niyo pa rin?
Correct.
So, eventually, I realized na tama pala na i-criticize nila ako. It's good to accept criticism because through it, you learn you have to enhance your knowledge. You have to enhance your skill to better your product or your anything that you're doing, diba? So that's the most important thing that I've learned, na you always have to accept that you do not know everything. And
Now in the
that you
business,
can always learn from other people, be it people na yung katulong mo lang, assistant mo lang, you will learn from them actually.
now in the business that you do, it's customization of cake, and which is very very in thing nowadays. And even Hollywood celebrities, I see yung mga Louis Vuitton na bag na cake pala yun, di ba? Ganun naka glamorous yung dati, nauso yung ano yun, chiffon ba yun, parang sa mga wedding ganun. Ngayon iba na, di ba? So iba na, so nagbabago yung panahon. Now, how does emotions plays in the role of you being an entrepreneur? Because I mean, compared to men and women, mas emotional I think ang babae, no? Kumpara sa mga lalaki, kami mga lalaki parang okay, sige, bahala na. But you, dun sa part na may mga criticism na yan. Paano na parang, teka sandali, pinaghirapan ko to 5 oras ko to ginawa. Tapos pangit ka mo. So how does emotion plays in the role of being an entrepreneur?
Actually, itong una, parang mahirap mag-accept ng
Gusto mo bang
criticism.
manampal? Ganun.
Kaya lang, there were times na talagang sumasama yung loob ko pag nakikriticize ako. Pero, sabi nga nung husband ko, kailangan tanggapin mo, you have to accept those criticisms kasi yan yung mag-improve ng craft mo, di ba? So eventually, I taught myself to accept criticism kasi I have to accept criticism.
I think parang
I have
yun yung
to accept.
Kim na I think yun yung parang hindi ka pwedeng exempted. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're running a business, hindi pwedeng you always have to take the good. What about the bad? Kasi nga sabi mo nga, hindi ka mag-improve, di ba? Kung puro, ang ganda naman, ayos naman ang ginawa mo, di ba? So I think it's very important na buti si husband ganun. Minsan kasi yung tipong syempre pag husband or wife, parang okay lang yan, ano ka ba, maganda naman talaga yung
He is my worst critic.
talaga? Ang galing. Pero kumaga he mean no harm. Ibig sabihin nun, di ba? Parang siguro pinupush ka lang niya, di ba? Ini-squeeze ka niya to actually mas lumabas pa yung magandang resulta para sa'yo. Now, this is for the viewers tonight. Naalala ko lang bigla, yung squeeze. Kasi yung butterfly pala, kasi diba ang daming stages na bago siya maging butterfly. Meron pala siyang, kasi diba nakabitin yan sa mga puno, sa mga sanga ng kahoy. Ang nangyayari pala dyan, before siya talagang totally lumabas dun sa cocoon, meron siyang pagdadaanan sobrang liit na butas. Sobrang liit na hirap yung butterfly na yun. Yun pala, kaya dadaan siya doon kasi yun yung may mga dagta, may mga malalagkit na fluids or liquids doon, yun yung magpapatibay ng pakpak niya. Pero, yun ang sinasabing kailangan mong dumaan sa butas ng karayom. Same thing in life, same thing in business, di ba? Sabi ko nga lagi, you cannot take the elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. So again, if you'd like to get the good comments ng tao, on the other side, yung flip side niyan, merong talagang, uso yan basher tsaka hater, di ba? Okay. So, eto na. So, nung nandito ka na, ano yung mga nadagdag na skills or knowledge or wisdom na parang, okay, ganun pala yun. Nakala ko dati ganito lang yun.
Actually, when I started baking, it was a non-stop non-stop learning talaga Parang every year may bagong lumalabas. Not only once a year, parang every quarter may bagong lumalabas na mga trends, 'di ba? So, kailangan updated ako doon. So, parang kailangan lagi ako mag-aral non-stop.
Oo nga, no? Parang siguro sa mga doktor din kasi ang technology pabago ng pabago, especially nowadays, di ba? What are some of the areas, kung meron man, na wag ko na lang kayo ituloy ito, mag-quit na kaya ako? Are there some parts of your business from then hanggang ngayon na may mga point ba na siguro lowest point na parang iba na lang siguro, hindi ko na tutuloy ito, baka pangit ito, baka ibang negosyo na lang. Meron ba mga ganyan?
Actually, when I started doing this, parang wala pa naman ako na-experience na gano'n kasi parang sa akin, eto na yun this is it, parang I have nowhere to go. Kundi ito lang Ito na lang yung pwede kong gawin Kasi syempre, tumatanda na rin tayo, we're aging. So parang hindi naman ako pwedeng mag-aral na ulit. I can study again. So parang if this is the last thing that I could do, pero happy naman talaga ako sa ginagawa ko, which is talagang nag-e-enjoy ako. Para bang I'm not working at all Kasi gustong-gusto ko yung ginagawa ko. Every time I make a cake, I'm very excited. Every time na may mag-inquire sa akin, excited na ako na parang, yes, may gagawin na naman akong bago, ganyan. So parang wala pa naman akong naging moment na parang mag-quit ako. At saka alam mo yan, as athlete, we're trained not to quit, di ba? Hindi pwede yun.
Kumbaga pag sinabi ni coach, langoy! Langoy! Now, my next question is, meron na bang mga request or ano na parang tipong kaya ko kaya yung nire-request ng client, kaya ko kaya i-pull off yung hinihingi nung customer? May mga gano'n na ba?
Yeah. Yeah. There are a lot of times na I've experienced that, lalo yung mga hindi ko pa alam gawin. So what I do, I consult yung mga naging teachers ko, kino-consult ko, yung mga fake artist na alam kong mas pioneer sa akin, tsaka mas magagaling sa akin, tumatawag talaga ako sa kanila. Nangungulit talaga ako. As in, I ask. I ask for their opinions, I ask for their suggestions. Parang, kasi kailangan, you have to accept na you don't know how to do it, di ba?
Pag ganyan, Kim, ibig sabihin pagka ganyan, hindi ba nandun yung, ayoko nakakahiya magtanong? Hindi ba sumagi sa isip mo na I'll just find the answer myself? Or, kasi mas madali talaga yung route na yon. Somebody who has done it, tanungin ko na lang. Pero hindi ba parang, ano yan, pareho kami ng business, tapos nagtatanong ko, parang isipin naman ito, wala akong alam. Walang ganun.
Actually, that's where the connections come in, di ba? So you have to have connections in the business para may mapagtanungan ka.
So ano to, ito yung sinasabi ko lagi na you have connections for a long term, 'di ba? Na
Yeah.
hindi kasi one way or another baka may maitulong sila sa iyo or baka ikaw naman yung may maitulong sa kanila. But at the end of the day, 'di ba, connections are there and you try to make it a long-term business relationship sa mga taong to 'di ba? So I think that's very very important that's where connection kumaga na plays in the business of entrepreneur. So at least hindi ka you're not afraid to actually magtanong na hindi ko alam to, paano to?
Siguro when you grow old, parang mawawala na yung pride mo. Okay na magtanong. Okay na magtanong, di ba?
Sabagay dati may nakita ako, I'm not pretty sure if it's a Facebook post or Instagram na stupidity stops when you starts asking questions. Sabi ko, oo nga no. Sabi ko, paano ko malalaman kung hindi ako magtatanong? So pag nagtanong ako at may sinagot sa akin, at least, 'di ba? Parang okay, alam ko na, 'di ba? Now, eto na. What are the setbacks? The if there are failures, what are the failures in the past, the setbacks na dumaan sa difficult times yung negosyo from 2015 up until today?
Siguro when I was just starting, talagang in a month, there were times na wala talagang umu-order sa akin. Parang hindi naman ako nag-give up, kaya lang, syempre, nakakapanghina ng loob na antay ka ng antay, walang umu-order sa'yo. Pero siguro, katulad ngayon, after 4 or 5 years, parang ako naman yung sumusuko na sa umu-order sa akin, sa dami na ng umu-order. Nag-order
Gano'n naman
ng
ngayon. Talaga.
parang
So,
bibigay lang ako ng limit sa sarili ko to how many cakes I can do in a week. Kasi minsan di ko na talaga kaya.
wow, ang taray, ang haba ng buhok. So, ngayon ikaw ang tumatanggi sa orders. Now, kanina nabanggit mo yung mga teachers, di ba, and connections. How did you, I mean, aside from teachers, may specific isa o dalawa, tatlong tao ka ba na like, I consider this people as my mentor in the business that I have?
Yes. In this business, I consider, meron ako siguro mga um, less than 5 na I consider my mentors na every time I don't know anything, I go to them, ask them, or call them, ask them, na they gladly help me naman. So ngayon na nagtuturo na rin ako, every time na may magtatanong sa akin, sinasagot ko naman talaga. Kasi syempre gano'n din yung ginawa ko no'n nagtatanong din ako So ngayon, nagse-share din ako dun sa mga nagtatanong sa akin kahit hindi ko pa sila naging students. I answer all their questions if I can.
Saan nanggagaling, Kim, yung hindi pagiging madamot, especially if it's just information? In some other people kasi, hindi may iwasan na ako lang yung may alam nito, so you have to get the information from me with a fee or pahihirapan kitang kunin yung information from me. But you're willingly giving the information kahit hindi mo pa sila nagiging estudyante. Saan nanggagaling yung ganyan?
Siguro kasi when I started baking, I know this is a God-given talent to me. it's another chance in life that God gave me. So talagang parang naging aim ko is also to share the skills that I have. So parang ako kasi nag-aaral ako sa mga international, mahal talaga yung binabayad ko pag nag-aaral ako. As in, you won't believe the price for a day ng pag-aaral. Pero pag ako nagturo, sinisingil ko lang ng talagang sobrang mura. Sobrang mura kung the lessons I give to my students are very affordable.
Yun, kagaya nun, para kasing we can say, kumbaga, makatwiran lang na sabihin mo, teka sandali, parang ako, nagbayad ako ng pagkamahal-mahal, nag-enroll ako, I invested so much para makuha ko yung knowledge ko and yung skills na to. Pwede mong sabihin na with you guys, since you guys are starting, you can do the same thing na ginawa ko instead of instead of asking the question na lang kasi it's ang dali, 'di ba? Parang napaka-effortless, nagtanong lang eh. But yun nga, 'di ba? Wala naman masyadong hindi naman galit or parang inis na parang ano ba 'to? Parang bakit di kayo bakit di kayo mag-enroll sa mga workshop or bakit di kayo mag-enroll sa mga seminars? Wala naman ganoon.
Wala naman. Minsan lang pag meron talaga sobrang makulit na na parang kulang na lang pigain ka talaga eh, 'di ba? Pero ako naman sa akin kasi I'm happy sharing what I know. Kasi I don't feel threatened by hindi naman ako nate-threaten kung mas gumaling sa akin yung mga students ko. Kasi with my work, I'm just doing this kasi happy ako. Siguro yun.
Ang ganda niya na, gusto ko yan. So, sige. We'll pick her brain more maya-maya pong konti. At this time, we're gonna be taking another short break and we'll be coming right back with more. So please, do stick by. This is the reunion episode of the Ford Project. Tonight, right here, live on TNC, the new channel, broadcasting all the way from Dubai, UAE. Good evening, everyone. If you happen to be in the Metro Manila area or Philippines, it's almost 12, if I'm not mistaken. It's 8 p.m. right here in Dubai, UAE. Now, before we actually move on with the rest of the interview with my guest, I want to do a really quick shout out to my mom, who's actually always watching all the way from Melbourne, Australia. Si Aling Clemen and si Drew. Nako, sabi niya, I have to order some. Nako, ito na Kim. Dadag sa ina. Oo, dadag sa ina. Si Tita Maris, ayan na, Maristela Ilagan. Hi, Tita. Good evening po. Maraming salamat sa pagtutok, pag-antabay. Ayan, marami siya dito mga emoji. Oo, mga so proud and palakpakan. Meron siya mga kisses. Kim, would you like to say hello to anyone tonight before we actually move on? Si Carmine Ortega, hello. Chucky A. Abeleda. Congrats, Ma'am Kim. Oh, Ma'am Kim. Encarnacion Laurel Lowen. So proud of you, Kim. Your cake artistry is truly fascinating. Fascinating. Diba? Big word. Congratulations and God bless Tita Ika Laurel. Nice to see you here. Deepak Singh. Talaga, yan, 'di ba? So, sino? Si Joby pala. Si Miss Joby. Hi, Sir Bob. Magandang gabi po. And thank you. Kim, would you like to say hello to anyone tonight before we move on? Si Janine Darasin pala. Yan, nandiyan din sa atin. Oo. So, baka may mga babatiin si Kim tonight. So again, like I said, no, this is the reunion episode of the Ford Project, and also the final episode of the Ford Project for the first season right here on the new channel or TNC. So I think we're having a little bit of technical difficulties yata with the connection ni Kim. So we'll be bringing her back. Ayan. Okay. And so anyone would you like to say hello to? Do some shout outs really quick before we move on. Sino mga babatiin natin tonight?
Hi to my husband and kids, my mom and dad, who's always watching every time I do a show like
Nice. So again, to Tito Chito and Tito Maris, magandang gabi po. And thanks a lot for watching the show. And I didn't actually get to say thank you, I think, ng mga grade 4 and 5 ako for all the support. So again, Tito, Tita, for being part of Royal Dolphins ng San Pablo City, Laguna. Maraming salamat po. And ang dami, no, pag athlete ka pala, doon ka natututo makisama sa mga kapwa kids, mga, 'di ba, mga pakikisama sa coach, pakikinig sa coach. And I must say, I am this now because of that. Kasi early on, grade 4, grade 5, parang, 'di ba, alis ka ng bahay, uwi ka gabi na para may trabaho. Kasi 4 hours na sa umaga na training, 4 hours sa gabi. Rain or shine, 'di ba? Sa mga viewers po, rain or shine ang swimming po, tuloy yan. Wala, coach, may bagyo, wag tayo walang ganun, wag tayo mag-training. Pag sinabi ni coach, langoy, 'di ba? So, eto na, yung kanina na sabi mo, okay lang sa akin, ang goal mo nga siguro maaari is mas gumaling pa yung mga tinuturuan ko kaysa sa akin. So, why do you have that mentality na hindi ba parang sa iba kasi parang hindi dapat ako yung magaling, dapat ako yung bida. But why do you have such a mentality na hindi madamot and parang somehow you are being a star maker na dapat mas magaling kayo kaysa sa akin? Saan nagagaling yan?
Kasi siguro I was once like them also when I was starting. Actually, I had a very difficult time when I was starting kasi hindi ganun karami yung mga workshop na naa-attendan ko Kumbaga, hindi katulad ngayon na marami na nagtuturo. When I was starting, parang konti-konti lang. Tapos, hindi ka rin masyadong makapagtanong nung time na yon. So, ngayon parang, tapos siguro yung circle of friends ko in the baking community are also like me, who wants to share yung skills din nila. So, yun. Parang masaya kami pag yung mga students namin, magaganda yung mga outcomes nila lagi Para ka bang proud mommy, like that.
Talaga. So parang ever since then, from 2015 up until now, you're saying that the community of ano bang tawag doon, bakers or yung mga gumagawa ng cake.
Yeah.
So it's been growing and growing.
Yeah, growing massively talaga. As in, ang dami na ngayong home bakers. Ang dami na talaga.
Is it because of the pandemic or right even before the pandemic talagang may community na and it's getting bigger and bigger, or just because staying at home tayo ngayon?
Actually, nung nag-pandemic, parang nag-double siya. Pero right before the pandemic, there were a lot of housewives na try. Kasi syempre yung mga housewives, wala silang ibang pwedeng gawing business kundi something to do inside the house, di ba? So it's
Right.
either baking, sewing, anything like that. Pero tapos ngayon, sa panahon ngayon, it's always food that parang tumatakbo, food talaga, di
In
ba?
demand. Yes, so
So yung baking talaga yung nagiging in demand ngayon sa mga housewives. Siguro kaya ganun karami na ngayon.
how is this different now na may pandemic compared sa mga panahon na nakakagalaw tayo sa labas na wala pang COVID-19 at that time? So, what's the difference in terms of dynamics na galawan nyo before and now na medyo crisis muna?
Actually, now, it's harder to acquire yung mga ingredients na kailangan mo. Ang hirap bumili kasi laging out of stock, tapos hindi ka naman makalabas. So, kailangan talaga pag bumili ka, as in volume, You buy it in bulk talaga. Noon kasi pwedeng weekly ka lang bibili, ganyan, kasi nakakalabas ka naman tapos yung stocks ng mga stores marami naman. Pero doon naman sa mo-orders, doon sa side na yon, mas marami ngayon actually. Nagulat nga ako, akala ko mababawasan yung orders ko. Actually, mas marami ngayon. Siguro kasi yung my clients, or the clientele that I have, yung range nila, yung mga nakakapag-travel, yung may mga pera ba sila. So every time magse-celebrate sila, they travel or they go out of town, 'di ba? Eh ngayon hindi sila maka-travel, 'di ba? So bumibili na lang sila ng cake. Siguro, siguro yun. Kasi ang dami talaga, nagugulat ako. Sabi ko, saan kaya dinadala nito mga to yung cake? Parang ang dami-dami nila mag-order.
Na ito po, no, doon sa mga kalalakihan, sa mga mister, no, maswerte ka, mapalad ka kapag meron kang misis na merong ginagawang home-based business. Kasi ibig sabihin, gusto niya makatulong in terms of income stream sa bahay. Hindi siya yung okay lang nung, basta bahala ka, ikaw trabaho ako, alagaan ko lang yung mga bata. So, maswerte ka kung mister ka at meron kang misis na nag-iisip how to actually earn an extra income, no? So, yan, parati natin Kim naririnig yan, extra income, online business, e-commerce. Sa iba, as baduy at it may sound, di ba? Ay, extra income. Kasi di ba, especially if you're selling anything, parang, uy, Mars, bakit nagbebenta ka na? Wala na ba kayo makain? How do you, what can you say about those people na medyo somehow iba ang tingin nila sa ganitong klase ng industriya na now it's getting bigger and bigger kasi nga, home-based, online, e-commerce eh.
Actually, when you come of age, parang hindi mo na maiisip yung sasabihin ng ibang tao eh. Parang wala ka nang pakialam sa ganun, di ba? Parang you do what you do because you're happy about doing it, di ba? Parang yun
So
na lang yun eh.
feeling ko parang maapektuhan ka na lang if you parang ang tawag dito, parang if you give a about what they're saying, but if you don't give a shit, you know? Oo,
Just
di
don't,
ba?
it's true.
Nakita ko nga isang araw si Glock 9, meron siyang fried chicken na timpla niya. Isipin mo, si Glock 9, nagbebenta ng fried chicken online. Ginawan pa niya ng kanta. So I don't see any baduy part of trying to hustle your way during the crisis, trying to grind at home during the COVID-19. Kasi ibig sabihin, may ginagawa kang paraan eh. Gusto mo kumita kahit nasa bahay ka. Diba?
Siyempre, it's self-worth, diba? Parang ayaw mo naman maisip sa sarili mo na wala kang silbing tao, diba? Parang kahit nasa bahay ka, you have to have value. You have to have your self-worth, diba? Parang that's the most important thing eh.
Now, what's the biggest take learning from all of this na ang dami, no? It's been years from 2015 up until today na you're still, yung nga, dumoble pa at ikaw na yung tumatanggi sa orders. What's the biggest take learning from the experience of being an entrepreneur? And obviously now you have a very, very successful business in baking.
Siguro, the biggest learning is to be humble at all times. You have to be humble at all times, no matter how far you go. You have to stay grounded at all times. Kasi if you stay grounded, that's the time na you accept criticism, you accept that you don't know everything yet. So, pero pag inangat mo yung sarili mo ng sobra-sobra eh, wala ka nang ibang pupuntahan kundi pababa, di ba? Pag nandun ka na sa taas, masyadong mataas, there's nowhere else to go but go down, di ba? So you have to put your feet grounded talaga.
Very nice. Now, ito nga pala, no, in every seminar na ginagawa ko or naatinan ko, lagi ko naririnig to na you have to be an empty cup. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Ibig sabihin parang wala ka munang alam. For you to be actually absorb the learnings, yung teachings. Kasi pag pumunta ka sa isang seminar at naka-mindset ka na, alam ko na yan. Mas magaling ako dyan. Yung si ano naman ganyan eh. So, nag-aksaya ka ng oras mo. Honestly, nag-aksaya ka ng oras mo, pumunta ka doon, namasahe ka or, nag-effort ka pero wala ka natutunan just because, yun nga, hindi ka humble. Now, this is very, very crucial. The next question, Kim, is money, pera. Is that the goal or this is beyond money? Because sa iba na maaring walang pera, gusto ko maging successful, gusto ko maging mayaman because maraming pera. But with a different background that you have, obviously with the rest of your family, is this the ultimate goal or is there something else?
Actually, money is not the ultimate goal. Kasi, uh, hindi naman sa pagmamayabang, di ba? My husband can provide for us. Hindi ko siguro kailangan gawin to. Pero, sabi ko nga, it's the ultimate goal is giving value to yourself yung self-worth Parang ayoko naman tumatanda ako na parang maramdaman ko na wala akong silbi, di ba? So I have to find something to make para naman maramdaman ko na I'm of value. Kahit tumatanda na ako, I still have value. Di ba? Actually, that's the driving force din that keeps me going
Now, for those of you who are watching this and you want to start a business and you want to be an entrepreneur, if the money is your goal, you will never ever be successful. That's the number one rule in business. The rule dapat siguro is to help others. So that way, automatically later on in the business, money will automatically follow. So hindi ang ultimate goal mo is pera. Ang ultimate goal mo siguro matuto, makatulong, makapag-share ng knowledge, 'di ba?
Sometimes I make cakes na beyond budget na ng customer Kasi ayoko lang siyang i-dispose ng hindi gano'n kaganda. Hindi ako nasa-satisfy. So kahit hindi na tama dun sa budget na pinag-usapan namin, ginagawa ko pa rin Kasi kailangan lahat ng gagawin mo yung tama lang sa pagtingin mo ba, yung masa-satisfy ka na, "Oh, okay na 'to, tama na 'to." Yung gano'n.
So ibig sabihin, ano to, in short, lugi, but this is my work, this is a work of art, pangalan ko to, mukha ko to, so kailangan maayos to kahit lugi ako dito. Ganun ba?
Minsan nangyayari yun, minsan talaga. Kaya
And I think that's what people see in your business, and that's a beautiful thing that you are doing actually na, and I think they know, 'di ba? Na binayaran ko ito lang binayaran ko dun kay Kim, pero grabe yung cake na ginawa doon sa birthday or sa anak ko, sa husband ko, 'di ba? And I think they feel that, they know that, and kasi they can, I mean, ngayon pwede ka naman magtanong comparison magkano yung cake sa ganito, magkano yung cake sa ganyan. So they have an idea, and that's a very very good insight that you actually told us tonight right here on the show. Now, as a parent na you've never been into the employment world and your husband has a business, and like you said earlier, he can really provide and you don't really have to work. It's just that you have to do something, diba? In grooming your kids ngayon, yung big eldest 18 and then the other
no,
one is
my eldest is going 21.
so there's
Turning
21 and there's
22.
18.
Yes.
What are the life lesson that you actually passing on to the kids, diba? Having your background as an athlete and now as a business mom, what are the life lesson that you'd like them to have maybe along the way at mapakinabangan nila in the future?
Actually, we always teach our kids to, stay grounded, be humble, na kahit nakakaangat sila sa buhay nila, hindi sila pwedeng tumingin ng pababa sa ibang tao, 'di ba? That's the number one rule in our house na bawal yung mayabang.
Well, I can attest to that, Kim. Because like I said, we've been together for 3 years in the swimming team, and I tonight mga viewers po, no, I can really tell that si Tito Chito kasi Tita Maris parang taong-tao lang kausap kasi, alam mo yun, para kung makipagbiruan yan, grabe, di ba? Ang kulit-kulit ni Tito Chito. So that's one thing that I'd really like to highlight tonight, no, especially for the viewers na it's not the amount of money that you have in the bank. It's not the cars maybe or the luxury houses and watches na meron ka, but it's you, 'di ba? Kumbaga, bonus na lang siguro yun eh. And in some cases na narinig ko, alam mo ba yan, si ganyan? Alam mo ba, grabe yung bahay nila, pero tinan mo itsura niya, no? Sobrang, alam mo yun, they talk good things about you kung hindi ka mayabang. But on the other hand, siguro kung medyo salbahe ka, just because nagkaroon ka lang ng konti, alam mo yung sinasabi namin na nalunod sa isang basong pera o sa isang basong barya. Yun minsan, di ba, nagulat yung from nothing to something, hindi ready, hindi dumaan sa tamang proseso, nagulat, yumabang, umakit sa ulo. And sometimes, yun yung sinasabi nila na ayoko maging mayaman kasi ang mayaman, salbahe. Di ba? So iwas-iwasan niyo po yung panonood ng teleserye ha. Yung mayaman yung salbahe, yung mahirap yung mabutit mabait. Oh. Now, Kim, one final question to you is, from this point on, moving forward, what's next for your career, your business within the next coming years?
As of now, I want to take everything slowly. Parang kung ibibigay ni Lord yun. Hindi ako nagmamadali. Pero pag binigay niya, I see to it na talagang pinagbubuti ko yung ginagawa ko. Tapos, siguro, tuloy-tuloy lang. I'd like to teach more new bakers how to make beautiful cakes and continue lang making cakes. Saka yun pa lang yung plan ko. No other big plans yet.
So trying to keep it in focus. All right. Well, Kim, again, maraming salamat. I know you're very busy and it's very late back home in the Philippines, but you get to actually join us right here. It's been an honor and nice to have you here on the show. And again, I'd like to thank you and your family for taking care of me and us and other kids. Diba? Na I am what I am now. I'm a man of this because of the experience that I get from joining a swimming team that actually headed by your dad and your mom. And maraming salamat, Tito Chito and Tita Maris. And we turned out well, I guess. Okay naman kami mga bata na lumaki, naging matatanda na. Ito na kami. Thank you. And hopefully, maybe on the second season, you'll be back here with some more updates of your business. And again, thank you, Kim. Maraming salamat and stay safe, okay?
Thank you, Bob.
There you go, my guest tonight for the final episode and the reunion episode of the Fort Project right here on TNC. And again, this program is being presented to us by Puzzle Box BPO, sponsored by the Manila Times, Step Back PH or stepback.ph, POPS, Philippine Association of Professional Speakers. And this has been your host, Bob, right here in the Fort Project, where we talk about money, business, and life tonight on TNC. Until next time, good night.